Back once again. Oh, wait. Holy shit. I'm back once again. Quick second. Give me a quick second. Sorry about that. The other controller was almost dead. So I'm glad to charging in. We're gonna do some of the. I don't have, like, I only got like a couple of the friends. So when you kind of see the square, like it's, or at least the ones that in the quest guide, and probably just gonna be a quick brief talk, and then we'll probably be on the merry way for the other stuff. Once they do kick in.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh, are we gonna do this now?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay, hold on a second.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay, here we go. So we're trying to head in, let's say within the following few days, try to complete this game. I know I'm near the end. I know I'm getting closer. Some of it just making sure that I get these side quests done, see how they impact the story. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as you can tell, this game, it's still optimized, but not that optimized. I saw this more within the exclusive quest that I got, because on PlayStation 5, digital. Oh, yeah, that thing is choppy.
What have I done?
What have you done? Tell me what you done.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles, and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for...
Have you
Okay.
helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
Trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Yeah, the
Mr.
hair's still
Bickle was
clipping
trying to
in.
help us, but now he's gone.
I shall do all I can to...
Very well.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
I prefer the convenience and safety.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him.
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be...
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never... It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was...
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal.
Ooh,
I'd lose my job instantly.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter...
Understood.
Okay, let's
Now
go.
hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked...
Perhaps. But... perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Using against the generic strings.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Velio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Alright, let's see where this... Alright, we're about to end this side quest.
Revelio.
We have to find those other stuff, though.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Just keep an eye out. Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. I still need some stocks after our little visit.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenween.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Not my fault if a customer...
Call out for me!
Did you hear that?
Don't do that!
Don't up there, are ya?
Perhaps it's dinner.
That's just careful.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Take it. Bombarda. Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
see here. Try looking over here.
Revelio.
There it is. There it is, pink.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you over here.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something. My wand is somewhere in this room.
Incendio!
I can tell.
Revelio. Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
This could be the boss. Oh, come on, really? I was hoping for a boss battle here. We could be close to one. But that's okay, that's alright. Which the hell way did I get? Here we go.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow one.
Last time it crashed on me, this time it's not. Well, that was quick.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
At least that one's done.
In the hat. Back already. I picked up this violin in Diamond. Oh, that's their enchantment. Lovely sound. If things can go as they are.
That's the potions. I believe I wasn't, but that was over here somewhere. Yeah, you do get yourself if you do it correctly. Well, actually, not even that much correctly. It is with the exclusive quest. Flute and loot? No, I was down over here. I am. Snitches and droughts.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Now that you're actually facing the right direction.
Perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Now for Penny, this is kind of like, I think this is the exclusive one. Where you can actually sell stuff around. Oh, now I have enough to the other quest.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
It's perfect. So where am I going? Going to the world map. Going to the Forbidden Forest. Closest one. Let's do this one. If we gotta walk, that's okay. I don't mind walking. I can handle the Forbidden Forest. I honestly think that the film versions of the Forbidden Forest is way more creepier. I'm not just talking about, okay, fine, yes, I am talking about the Sorcerer's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets, but damn it, the atmosphere, the cinematography, the acting for the actors at the time, the screenplay, and the music made it truly scary. That forest is scary. Here, I'm like, what's so forbidden about it? No offense. Even in the second video game, oh man, that was scary. I hated doing that. I hated going through it the first time around. I hated doing the second time around. Because, it's like, as Ron says,
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Okay, Poppy,
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came, and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Oh, here they come. It's not very good. For those poachers. Oh, they look weird.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
But you guys have put the first time around.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
Wait, I don't think that's the guy from the first
You
film.
forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific...
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran. Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather... I can head to the library and... I'll let you know what I find.
Alright, main quest time, baby. Let's do that. I am just gonna... Why do I always... Why do I always do that? I hate what I... Just give me to the Hogwarts map. To add to the room requirements. Because I always do this and I need to gain some more stuff, honestly. And honestly for myself, and it's all cheap stuff that I don't need. Why do I just... What am I doing? Go to the sun. Secret rooms. The map changer. It is time to do the quest.
Welcome back.
Where the heck is Vic?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose.
She sounds familiar as well.
Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Yes.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Well, no wonder why.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Go to the middle, go to the middle. Ah, I almost got it. Got everyone else but Owen. At least got the other ones that I did. Think that this one will make the kind of outline a little bit. I'm too distracted. You know.
Revelio.
Thought I got it. Oh wait, no, it's a frog. I gotta get a frog. Oh wait, perfect.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
And this is what I love about the Don't Want You Yet. There's nothing else. Go over here. Back to the beginning. Chest. Here. Unidentified item, but that's okay. Professor Fig's class.
Revelio.
No, there's nothing. Wait. What's that? What's that over there? Ooh. Love the color red. Stuff goes down later down. I also need to give myself some better pets that I can find so I can get some better items.
Revelio.
Alright, Professor Fig. Here's what I can talk to you about. Wait, are you serious?
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the Portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is.
Scrope is.
So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A
Polyjuice.
polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
This is not gonna go well. I remember Chamber of Secrets when they did that. Ron and Harry's transformation were correct. Because no one uses the girls' bathroom on the second floor? Yeah, it's the girls' bathroom on the second floor.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
It is Simon Pegg as well. I love
now,
Simon Pegg.
to find the headmaster's house elf.
Yeah. So back to what I was saying beforehand. Yeah. Yeah, those the boys' transformation were fine. Hermione says, "Go, leave without me," but then she reminds them that. Remember how I said policy potion requires...
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not...
Really? Why?
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's... a student.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just...
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
As she said, remember she said pouch requires someone's hair? She had cat hair.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course! All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Oh, there's one for my diary.
It was funny to see that makeup, but it was hilarious. And she's like, I spent all this time creating the policy potion. Asked you guys to get the hairs. And yet she didn't bother to check to see was there actual human hair.
Chewing with your mouth.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with, bubo tuba pus makes a fine, mustard.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
Sir.
You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis...
If you must... Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Give me a tuba tuba bus.
Are we just gonna run to everyone out here? This will be so... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Professor Black? We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Ooh.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why.
Good day, man. Are we just gonna run to all the...
to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Do they still share the same unit? I think they do still.
I swear, I shall get
It's the headmaster.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I referred to you.
I think everyone's saying the headmaster's coming.
Headmaster, and he's coming this way. Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the history of...
Cassidy, Christy Bloom.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Are we just gonna run to...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Well, yes.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I mean, out of my way. The schools. Who's winning, actually? Ravenclaw? Who's a Hufflepuff? Oh
Professor,
no, Professor.
I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might...
Oh, very well. Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's read...
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Something's up with the Professor.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir.
Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
Master does...
Oh, shit. I gotta remember this so well.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French. Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful.
There is another.
Oh, Apple.
Whatever you wish. Now, off. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That's funny.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's like a delay in the quest loading. Now, to the headmaster's office! You tell my friends. Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Good thing I did the Alahomor spells over here.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Revelio.
Ah, never gets old.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than read.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
What the? Whoa,
You must
dude,
move
I love this art
swiftly
style.
and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Wait, the Deathly Hallows. This is the death. Isn't this the Deathly Hallows? But holy crap, I'm saving a picture of this because this is so fucking badass. Dude, give me the next Harry Potter game like this. Guys, this is so fucking badass. This is just so bad. This is such a badass move. Just the way how now things are now different. I'm like, and I like different. This is how you stand
In
out.
this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh, now we're talking. Skull, Reaper. Oh my god, that is badass. Without being seen. So far, so good. This is such a badass.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
But I love this.
Death. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh shit. Damn, I didn't see that coming.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Again.
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Yeah. But I love his art style. It's making it all worth it. Oh! How the hell are you supposed to do this?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. What can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Because the Deathly Hallows.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
The Elder.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Elder Wand. Now, you actually can get the Elder Wand in the game early. If you create a profile to the WB account into this game.
I've never felt such power.
Are you serious? I'm like, what the hell? Cloak invisibility. through, let me through. Yeah. Hold on, guys, give me a quick second.
Stone. This must be for me.
Yeah, that was the one that could revive. I would have said revive them. Seize them. Anything else?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Wow.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability.
Wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop.
See, I told you she's evil.
All of it.
Cliche.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it.
Oh, you fear
I
cliche?
choose to embrace it.
I choose to embrace it. Whoa!
Revelio.
What? No treasure chest this time around? Give it the... Maybe I missed it back in there.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The Hollowed Hero. Wield Deathly Howl. Am I talking to someone? Am I not talking to someone? Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Fig? I'm talking to no one. There's like a here we go. So where am I going for quest? The Grief of Vengeance.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Levioso.
again, no, there's no reaction from classmates. I'm sure the modders will fix that.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's...
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes, although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't...
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress,
soon, hopefully?
and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Like, Slytherin was over here, yeah. See, then what makes me mad that you can't sit down with your fellow classmates. Come on, guys. Yes, what's the Hufflepuff? See, the funniest thing about the movies is that the books go into more detail with the Slytherins and Hufflepuff, but they don't for some reason for here. Oh, Otto. Oh, good luck, Otto. Good luck, good luck, Otto.
Students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun.
Because you're an asshole.
How about some sightseeing?
Let's go!
Yeah, no one's gonna notice us flying around like this. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, they don't get that much screen time in the movies, and even Slytherin, they're all just assholes in the movies. There are a couple good ones in movies, but that's not saying too much, unfortunately, because...
No need to race now, my friend.
That's why everyone's saying for
Hogsmeade, here I
Hogwarts Legacy, it's so nice to see Slytherin just be, honestly, some really good people. In fact, that's Slytherin in a nutshell. They're just focused on their goals and want the other houses and students to kind of see them. And
You're
I like
back.
that.
Nice to see you again.
Good to see you again, sir.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't... This may sound presumptuous.
You'd like me to report back with even more?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Might be a bit dangerous for a broom trial.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to... Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from... I look forward to our next meeting.
And I honestly do want Quidditch in the game. I honestly really do. I think Quidditch would be fantastic. Would be a fantastic addition to the game. Or even get that old Quidditch game that we did have back in the day by EA. Oh my God. I can't believe they allow us to go down here. Then again, I am down here as well, so who cares? Let me go this direction. I feel like going the opposite direction just to see what's all around us.
Revelio.
Also, it's kind of easier to do Revelio. Ah!
Won't ever get no through.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oh, what we got?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ah! Like, there's already a Harry Potter multiplayer mod in the woods. I think that's fantastic. It's fantastic to have.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I swear, you're becoming the Aloy of owl glasses. Not the Aloy of owl glass, the Aloy of flute powder. More puffskins.
Revelio. Leviosa.
You come to the wrong place,
Revelio.
I would say that Irondale is
Leviosa.
appropriately named.
Everything's all right now. Do cooperate, won't you?
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Leviosa.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda.
Slytherin.
This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
Whoa, whoa.
Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. This is going well. Now that's more like it.
I might get my double of the hang. It's fine.
Made it.
Oh my god, how high are we going up?
Brilliant. No success there.
Gotta jump. There's our last save.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so. Now that... I can do better.
What, are you serious?
This is going well. Now that's more like it. Made it. That wasn't too difficult.
Come on, come on, come on.
Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent. was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which...
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, herbology perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here, 5th year. You're an asset to our house. You take care of yourself.
Fight a good fight.
I should let Mr. Weasley...
You know what? I almost got all the fast travel locations unlocked. Let's do it. In fact, there's not even that. The fact I just gotta get these 2, 3 over here. No, these 4 over on this side, and those 2 on that side. So let's do it. Unlock all the fast travel locations. I'm pretty sure.
Best upgrade yet.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna need them for the future.
Revelio.
You see, Forspoken, this is how you create a map. Or pretty much anyone can make a good map. It's really about incentivizing...
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You know, exploration. You know, you should always feel like I'm being rewarded. Nothing should be wasted. Really, the map Forspoken, it may be impressive that it's huge, but even not God of War. Even this freaking Assassin's Creed Valhalla's map was huge. I know I'm in Europe, but it's like, come on, I want to do a little better. Even Norway was pretty fun for a while. But then after a while, because like, why is an ocean? Shallow as a puddle. Almost shallow as a puddle. But there was still plenty to do. It's like, you at least were getting rewarded, but some of that stuff was still like, it was alright too, and like, that was good. And a few of them were like, ooh. The flaking ones were always my best, because you gotta kind of roast them at the same time, which was pretty amusing.
This looks like trouble.
I know.
Okay, I got that one over there. I got this one over here. I'll just kind of do that. Get that area out. Some people are very particular and picky about getting 100% completion.
Revelio.
Levioso!
I should investigate.
Jet. continue to go up, or do I go around the other side? See, other side, I see. Can't make it too easy. Although in Skyrim, you could kind of do this. You know, without a broom, you could climb all the way to the top of stuff. Until you couldn't. Oh my goodness.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all.
Revelio.
Knowing our meet, he's likely studied here.
Incendio. Think you're clever. There's that sneaky nose. There's the sneak. Wait a minute. Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented... I've always said that travel...
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Am I missing one? Nope, got him. Oh, that one over there. And then I got them all. Sweet. Why can you only pet cats in this game? What about the dog lovers? Give us the dogs, man.
Levioso.
Or it could just choose. It works for me. How to... Oh. So the opposite side. Let's go in.
Now come on, old short walk. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Leviosa!
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards.
Yeah, how that fits in.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast. I'll be quiet. Kestrels overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Oh, with the long.
Kill any of us.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
We must remain unseen. One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Hello? You will regret coming.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Who's there?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Yeah, I came here early. Should you
I agree.
save the
Only good wizards are dead wizards. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. In a sword like it.
This must be...
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Ugh, why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good.
Here we go.
Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. It didn't crash.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting. Tonight.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Well, considering did a off-screen side quest, yes.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
Bombarda! We've seen rune symbols like these.
Confringo! Revelio.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct? Here quick enough.
Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
If you wonder about any other glitches that I've encountered in the game, pop in for every once in a while, areas where we quite low, quite yet. Ooh, I felt the map twice. It's still not optimized game, but for most, like 85% of the time, it's held up pretty well. There's been 2 to 3 hard crashes. That was a load of bull. Now we're cooking.
Protego! Troll!
like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Revelio. Confringo.
Definitely gonna sell this when we get back into the main quest line.
Repair.
Trolls things. Debris everywhere. That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Don't know why Akia always goes into when.
Revelio.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Lab. Look at that. Inventory. Wait, am I missing 4? If 4 is back in that stupid place that I hated.
Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it!
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
The triptych pointed us here.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Another rune symbol.
Confringo.
I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Revelio.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece of the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Oh shit. That was bad.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, These are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Okay, and...
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait? Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Whoa, 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 how the hell do I get back there? That's a glitch.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks.
Fantastic! Your broom performed.
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full...
Of course! Should have... At last! I think I know what needs...
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an out. Couldn't have done this without you.
So, we have the out? Quest.
Good for Mr. Weeks.
I'm about to say no way. If I just travel all the way down there from nowhere, and never mind. Gotta go over here first. That's the closest. Literally the closest.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Let me do this. Let me fix that. Let me load a previews. Let's go to... There you go. Spiral Alley. Let's do it that way.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
And now I've lost my cursor. Great. We hit a soft lock, so I'll see you guys next time.